Welcome to House of Wolf Podcasting Presents. We're back, baby. We are back. We've been on hiatus. If you've been sticking around waiting, you don't have to wait anymore. You don't have to just listen to dumb nerd stuff anymore.
Yeah, that's hard.
So this week on this episode, we were supposed to talk about autumn, so you might hear that throughout the episode, but we just talk about food for an hour.
Totally random stuff, guys.
It's just basically
random.
food.
Just vibe with us.
Yeah, it was food was the vibe. Even though we all just ate, food ended up being the vibe.
Yeah.
This week I have my co-host E. She's here. That's her.
Hi.
She came. And then if you've been with us any time in the last year, and if you've been watching the crumble cookie videos, you see Amber. She's sitting in the exact same spot she does for the crumble videos. That's her spot now. And then we have Chris, who I don't know if he's been on House. Oh yeah, you actually have the ghost stories.
Yeah, been on I think a couple now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was around for ghost stories. That was like a long time ago. That's so weird.
Feels like forever ago.
Are you still the NFC king? Not NFC.
What?
NFC king?
No, I haven't been doing
You're
it.
out. You're out. You're like, when that shit failed, you're like,
It's down.
peace. Thanks for the money, boy.
Yeah. It's down right now, but I still do art stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. We got to get
I'll
that.
stick with that.
Let's see. If you look hard, you can see the stickers in the back.
No.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah,
back
they're
there?
they're back there. So, enjoy the video. We'll probably see you guys next week. We'll see how this podcast goes. We'll see if E still wants to do one afterwards.
Oh my god.
All right. Cut. But even had this might tailspin into something else because I had a whole thing. I was like, oh, girls can talk about fucking autumn. And I was like, but
And
we'll
then
see.
You forgot what girls were gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not the Uggs and leggings and Starbucks.
As I was sitting over there playing my Switch.
You just stop drinking Starbucks. Don't get crazy.
Yeah, to be fair, I've never had a PSL, so
Oh, me neither. I never will.
I have a bunch of cups back here. My fall cups are up there too.
I will never drink one of those fucking things.
Don't talk like that. That's so rude.
I can talk however I want.
You know what?
What?
Domestic violence awareness.
Don't be a therapist right now. Be a regular person.
I am.
Can you guys hear me?
yes.
Oh, okay. It's because I have my own
We
mic.
mute you?
No.
Can we mute him?
He has control of it.
Yeah, that's the problem with this is he has control and he loves it.
I don't love control. I've had to take control.
No, you don't. Do you like these headphones, by the way?
Yes.
I got them from the Hanford swap meet
That one specifically.
for freaking
$5?
$4, $5, something like that. Oh my god, right? They're Beats.
We almost got
I don't
two.
think that he knew what he was doing, and I just picked them up. I was like, "How about these?" And I had them folded up so he didn't see the Beats part. He's like,
I've never seen beats like that because they're just wired beats.
Yeah. They look cool.
I don't know. I'm like, ooh,
I like
purple.
that.
"Good."
Purple.
And I was like, "Well, the only bad part is we could bring them home and they just don't work."
Yeah, because we couldn't test them when we were
Yeah,
there.
exactly. So we bought a bunch of other stuff. Oh, I got a Hydro Flask for like $1.
Oh yeah, like
What size?
the medium size one.
I think it's back there.
Oh, that's cool.
It's in that black bag on the top shelf. We'll get it out. But yeah, and it's really nice. It's purple. It's pretty. It has a few scratches, but it was brand new. It had the paper in it and everything. So I was like,
I will want to decorate it.
I will take it. Oh, I know.
All my hydros are decorated.
Mine isn't. It's still in the bag.
Wait, you haven't used it once?
Get it so we can show her. It's right there in that black bag. See where the tape is? It's right above that in a black bag.
I see it from here.
Trust me what I'm saying. There's
Look
a
at the tape. Oh,
there's
the
a
man's
tape.
coming out. The man is coming
He
out.
doesn't look for anything. The top shelf on the left, down.
Down.
There's tape. Behind that is a bag.
How was I supposed to interpret it?
I just said that.
She said exactly what she said.
That's it. I know. I know.
Look at her cute.
All the time. Hey, can you go in my
Freaking
purse in the left
dollar.
in the
That's
left
cute.
pocket on the very
Like,
bottom
are you
underneath
kidding
the
me?
quarters? Like, what the hell?
That's a
Like,
fucking girl.
Look at that.
Good.
It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Such a
huh?
girl thing. And the
You
guys
should get some stickers you want on it. And
I just
I'll
bring the
decorate
whole
it.
purse
You
now.
see mine, right?
I don't even know. Like, where do I get?
You have a
stickers
white
for?
one, right? With a
I
bunch of
have
BTS stickers on it.
I have a orangish yellowish one, a white one, and a purple one.
I'm
Not
like
this color
sweating
purple,
like a
but like
slave.
a smoky lavender.
Yeah.
Smoky,
I was
smoky
there's a
lavender.
few
They call it
flaws on
fog,
it,
so-
but
Fog?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. You could put stickers over the parts that
Yeah.
are.
And I always put bling on them.
You just bought some breast cancer stickers.
Yeah, so there was this chick at this training that I went to, and she had a hydro flask, and all there was death things on it. Like there was a tombstone, and it said R.I.P., and then it says I don't like something like I don't fucking like you. Don't talk to me.
Jesus.
I'm dead inside.
Tell me how you really feel.
sounds like a shooter.
Yes, I was just like, and then when we did the group speak, she was like, I'm an introvert. I hate these things. I don't even know why I'm here. And I'm like,
Good over here.
I'm an introvert as well, but
That's funny.
my stickers don't say that.
I was,
Just hide it like everybody else does.
I know.
right?
No one wants to be doing any of these things. I had to work 13 hours just to get to be able to shoot one podcast.
And I questioned it the whole time. I was like, whose idea was this to do it on a Friday? Like, I'm so tired. I have so much to do. I had a class to do. Why are we doing
Okay,
this?
I'll be
and
honest.
All we did was laugh.
You know what? Okay, I'll be honest. Because I've been October has been workout month. Like I've been dedicating my morning to working out every morning, and I got to see some results. So then now I'm all motivated in my head. And then she listens to motivational things, like speeches, and so I started doing that. And Jesus Christ, I want to like lift mountains, like literally. Like for hours and during the day, I'm listening to
You're
like.
only supposed to listen to it in the morning to
No, I
wake
get
yourself
hype.
up.
I'm so hype all day.
Oh,
like,
Lord.
Like literally all. I have freaking Joe
is
Rogan
horrible.
and what's that other guy? What's that Navy SEAL guy?
The one that yells at you.
Yeah, he calls me a bitch.
Jocko. Or is it
Jocko is one of them,
Or,
and then you got David Goggins.
Okay, you listen to completely different
Ooh.
motivational stuff than
Dude,
me.
I am pumped.
I listen to encouraging things, not
That
yelling.
it is
at you.
encouraging.
Oh,
It's telling you,
seems like it.
get off your ass. Don't be fucking lazy. Make your bed. Get up in the morning and make your bed.
But you don't.
Dad, you never had.
Don't
basically?
hit the snooze.
You don't make your bed. You need to do that.
I know.
Listen.
Is it like the dad figure that you're missing? Or is
Yes.
that the kind of.
My father isn't around, if that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're trying to say something right now.
He's missing, right?
My father is not around.
Joe Rogan
missing
is
from
your
your-
father.
Joe Rogan,
Joe
can you
Rogan
please-
is the daddy.
Can you be my daddy?
Can you be my daddy too?
He raised a black girl, so he can
you're
raise a
saying
black
that-
guy.
Right. Half black.
There, yeah, she was half black too.
There you go.
I wish he doesn't ever say it. People say he's racist and shit, and he's like at any time he'd be like, you know,
Just leaves it alone.
one of my daughters is half black.
He says it.
No, he doesn't. He's never said it on the podcast ever once.
Yeah.
Because it's just his kid.
Who did I tell you it was?
Possibly. Does
I've
that
never-
look better?
It looked fine the first time, but that looks good too. You're
I have football shoulders, so
no one. When people look
So
at you,
know-
It literally.
I know someone who has way more football.
I'm
shoulders.
one step behind her.
No.
when people look at you, they're not looking at your shoulders.
They're like, man, look at that football player. I bet you she played in high school. She was that girl.
they're not looking at your shoulders.
What are they looking at?
I don't want to say.
The same thing the crumble cookie landed on.
Yeah, the girls. They're looking at the girls. No one's freaking worried about your freaking shoulders. Have you ever looked at a girl and be like, God damn, those shoulders are fucking gross?
Yes.
Sometimes girls have nice
Like,
shoulders.
Nice shoulders.
Well, if they wear one of those shirts that like it shows the shoulders, like one of those like '90s hot girl shirts.
Nah, not even.
Oh, you mean like off the shoulder ones?
Yeah. Like Married with Children, Christina Applegate.
oh yeah,
Let's go.
I love that show.
That's his reference.
I love
That was that was America's hot girl for a long time, and she was underage. It's perfect for America.
Oh.
Do you not remember on that show? She was. Like,
I don't think that's appropriate.
She was like 16, and every time they walked in, she'd be wearing something like super revealing, and then the crowd, woo!
the fake crowd.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
What are you gonna do?
This is gonna work. I got discouraged for a second, but you know what?
Where's your motivational speech?
David Goggins tells me not to be a little bitch.
I tell you that too, but you don't listen
Yeah,
to
but
me.
it's not the same. It's degrading.
I can say it in man voice, don't be a little bitch.
No, it's degrading when you say it.
Oh.
It's degrading when you say it, but it's.
Say it. Tell him, don't be a little bitch. Don't tell him, don't be a little b.
Yeah, because that's real motivation.
I'm just saying
I already have motivation. I have hours of freaking thing on YouTube.
Going, apparently.
It does.
This is not what the intention was.
I use it as
I
like
will have to send you some of mine.
No. Yours are gonna be boring. This
They're
is like a
not
drug.
boring.
It's like a drug. It's like a shot of adrenaline.
It really is. That's what wakes me up. Every
Like I get
morning.
like all low because it's been like 9 hours, and I have multiple hours left to work, and I'm like, I don't want to do this, and then I just, don't be a bitch. Get up.
Yeah.
Overcome.
Yeah. Every morning.
I've been pretty hype.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's not. No, it's great. It's therapy.
Trust me, I know.
I think everyone needs to listen to it, dude. Does it look like I'm glistening to you guys?
Yeah.
Jeez, it feels like I'm on the hot
We
seat.
can't turn the fan on.
You hear it. Unfortunately,
I have the window open.
it'll be fine. So I guess should we even do the topic, or should we just continue to talk about?
Intro.
No, we do intros at the end now.
Oh.
Just to make sure we know what we're talking
He
about.
doesn't make me do it that
Editing
way.
secrets.
This is your first. Oh yeah, this is your first. All you guys.
No,
first
I'm-
podcast back.
No, but I'm saying in the crumble ones, you make me do
Oh.
the intro in the beginning.
Yeah, because that's not a podcast.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a
cookie
YouTube video.
review.
Apparently.
Your clips have been doing good.
Yeah, that's hit and miss.
Yeah.
But I've been doing a lot of testing.
No, but I mean, like that. I've been seeing a lot of like views and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you got like 100 something followers, or
Yeah, I think we're up to 124, 125. We're building.
it's good, dude.
That's good.
I thought it
We're
was
building.
180.
Anything
It's
is
just
good.
consistency.
Dude,
The numbers are good.
that's why I hit the shorts. I said this in the other podcast, and I'm like, I'm building.
Yeah.
Just building.
No, I think that's what hits more because a lot of people won't tune in for like more than like
The attention
6 to 10
span.
seconds.
Yeah,
or whatever,
TikTok is fucking fucked up everything.
Yeah,
I mean, I watch hour-long things on YouTube
Yeah.
constantly.
yeah. I'll watch 4 hour long freaking. If they're good enough. if
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like the
yeah,
person,
125.
interesting, I'll sit there and watch the whole thing.
Yeah, but I guess that's the thing of the past.
Meanwhile, I get sad when I don't find a video on YouTube that's more than an hour. I'm just like,
Yeah,
It's-
you
I'm gonna
have to
watch.
search for them.
Yeah, I watch a lot of long-form stuff. Like, yeah,
So how are you going to show us the video?
I'm not gonna be able to.
Aw.
I guess
What
I
are we
could.
going to talk about? Like, we've literally been here for 10 minutes talking.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what a podcast is.
But we haven't started the podcast.
No, the
Technically, yeah.
podcast starts when we just start talking.
Oh,
And then when we're
Lord.
done-
You better piece this together because this is so...
When we're done, then we do the intro. You're giving away all the whole recipe right now.
I'm just saying.
You feel
this
odd
is
because
a
I haven't done a
podcast?
start. Is that what it is?
I just don't know what we're doing.
You sound like every person who's guest on a podcast before. They're like, "Oh, are we starting? Is it that's a? Are we starting? Yeah,
I
we've
guess
been
we
rolling.
just roll with
expect
it
a little
at this point.
formality. but
The
okay.
the formality is for the viewers.
I'm going to be a viewer.
Oh yeah. She watches the podcast that I for sure know she doesn't know anything about. I appreciate the support, but I always feel weird when she's like, "Oh, I watched the podcast." I was like, "Oh, you didn't have to."
Yeah, especially when
It's like
sometimes
it's
I hear people
like
talking
it's a petty,
shit.
like it's a petty watch or something.
No, I don't know. I don't think of it like that. I just know like
I'm lost.
lost because like especially when me and Trey, we're just rambling on
for
things.
sure.
Like we did a whole segment on the last podcast about God of War, which is like a 4-year-old game
Yeah.
because the new one's coming out.
Yeah.
And we were getting into detail, like dumb details.
I don't think I got that far
Oh, okay.
in my defense.
It's okay. I
I
don't
was
blame
listening
you.
to it at
There's
the
6
gym.
seconds and she did
That's why I'm trying to get you to post more stuff because I need more female viewers. Because let me tell you, on the analytics, it tells me who's watches, like 85% dudes my age.
Wow. Jeez. Yeah, because it's all nerd.
Yeah, it's
stuff.
nerd stuff and dick jokes.
Yeah.
I told you should have named it Nerds Need Love Too.
I wanted to name it.
Something dumb.
There was like some nerd shit. That's what I wanted to call it. But Demi's like, you can't put a curse word in the
You
name.
could put like an exclamation point.
That's what I was thinking, but
Or asterisk.
But he won. He won that one. Cause I'm not controlling. See how we're back around. I'm not controlling. But
Blink once if you're controlling.
I've been really relaxed this whole time. I'm the one sweating.
Do we make you nervous?
My body just gets nervous. I feel fine. I do feel a little bit of pressure, like I gotta do this.
We feel like we're on the interview panel because we're back here, and then
Well, when I get a bigger table, we can all sit around the table. But don't be nervous. So what we were going to talk about today was autumn, baby. We're from,
oh,
who is that?
they're gonna be in the video, whoever it is. Pods.
Come on. Oh, he don't know. I guess we didn't tell him.
I hope he has clothes on.
You can't see him.
Oh, okay.
I angled it purposely. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's a little sliver, so you might see.
Oh,
part
he said Dominic, and look who it is.
Oh, what a goddamn liar!
Hey.
I learned from you.
Oh, he got you.
I'll never tell you I love you again. But what we were gonna do is talk about autumn, and
Who's that bitch?
it kind of hinged on on Danny being here because she's so like white girl Starbucks, and then she can't. No
dipped out
offense,
on
Chris.
her.
I'm still happy to have you here.
Weird.
Don't feel like
they
it's
could
an
have both
attack.
been here at the same time, but she decided that she wanted to on a trip.
The trip's not something I know. I texted her and she's like, "Well, I'm gonna be shopping." I'm like, "You're gonna be shopping at like 10 o'clock?" But whatever you say.
I think she was packing.
Well, in theory, it was supposed to be at 9, but it took forever to get home.
13-hour job.
Anyways, move forward.
But anyways, so I guess I'll start. I don't know. I was thinking about this all day because I have nothing else to do, and I was like, we live in California, so unfortunately, autumn. Like today, it was 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Fall vibe.
like it's cold in the morning. I just can't wait to wear my freaking sweaters. Like they've just been sitting there all year. I have a white is right Raider sweater.
Wow.
Canceled.
And I'm just waiting.
Right.
I'm just waiting.
Cancel culture.
Hopefully maybe it'll be so cold this year I could wear a sweater on the podcast.
With how you're sweating right now.
I don't, yeah.
Well, we have 2 people on the podcast with sweaters.
I know.
How do
You
you
guys,
feel?
and you guys look completely
I'm always
comfortable.
cold.
I know, I'm fine. Normal.
It helps being fat. You get this thick ass layer.
No.
I mean, about that doesn't really work for me.
Wow.
I think it has to do with me being a summer baby, maybe. I'm more tolerable to the heat. I don't know. Like, summer doesn't bother me. Even in California, I'm just like,
It bothers me because I'm outside when it's 115.
it bothers a lot of people.
I guess that's my favorite part of autumn is that the 115 days are over. Because,
Definitely.
dude, that shit was intense. I almost passed out one day.
Oh my god.
I didn't tell you
Baby.
about that? No, it's not a baby. It's my body just giving out from exhaustion and heat.
It's because you weren't listening to motivational
Yeah.
speeches. If you had been, you wouldn't have been a little bitch.
And I had to do a straight week of liquid IVs every morning to make it through the
Oh
day.
my
You
god.
don't drink
Make
enough
you feel
water
better.
on the regular?
Huh? Wait.
What?
But
I was drinking a lot of water, but I pee a lot too, and it was really hot. Like you gotta imagine, I'm in the back of this big truck. There's no airflow. It's just metal. It's just a metal tin thing, and I'm in there pushing heavy carts around, and it's just like it's really hot in there. Dang.
do those actually work, or do you like?
Oh no, it works hella good.
That's-
So if they want to be a sponsor, I'll give you rave reviews. I survived a summer with those things.
Yeah, because I wanted to get some. I just wasn't sure.
They're kind of expensive, but they're cool. They're like $25 for like 8 of them or something like that.
What? Where did you buy them?
At Target.
Well, that's your
It
problem.
was an emergency situation.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think they're better on Amazon.
Or Costco.
I didn't have time for Prime shipping
3-hour prime shipping.
Or Costco lines.
or Costco lines. Yeah,
man.
I don't have a Costco card.
I really want to get one, but I like going when I don't have anything to go for, but when I have to go for something, I hate it. And then with the lines, and I just want it to be an option. Like, I just want to go hang out, check out stuff, eat some samples, look at the new stuff. If I find something, get it. Maybe go to the little deli area, get some pizza or a hot dog. But I don't want to go, I have to go to Costco to get whatever, because then I'm just going to be pissed. Or people are going to be like, hey, you have a Costco card, right? And then I'm going to be stuck having to make the errand, like do the errands, and I don't want to.
But
Charge 'em.
but Costco,
I know how I could charge them, huh?
merging the topics, Costco in autumn pumpkin pies.
Oh my god, they have the best pumpkin pies, like literally the
I'm
best.
not a big pumpkin spice latte
Pies
person,
fucking
but
suck.
pumpkin pie though.
Pumpkin pie is really good, and usually for football season, my mom will have a pumpkin pie at the first game, and that has not happened. And I saw evidence of the fact that somebody had pumpkin pie over there, and I didn't even get one piece.
We may or may
So,
not have had
Yeah,
pumpkin pie.
I bet.
I'm happy
Okay.
that there was no pumpkin pie. I didn't have to look at it. I didn't have to deny it and then get a look when I denied
You don't
somebody.
like
I don't like pies.
Oh.
Pies are whack.
it? Cakes are wet.
Cake is where it's at. Take that shit right back.
I like them both. Why?
You don't like cake?
Pies over cake for sure.
Pies over
Thank you.
cake? Unless it's a chicken pot pie, get that shit out of my face.
I just don't understand why we
Even
always
that's better than
pin
cake. Sorry.
like two bad bitches against each other. Like, they could both be good, y'all. Like, you don't
No.
have to pick or choose. Like, you could have it all.
What about like hot apple pie and ice cream?
Hell yeah, boy.
I like apple crisp
Yeah.
and ice cream.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
good too.
Get that fucking pie.
I was
out
gonna
of
make some tonight too.
Not even like those home run pies. Remember like those?
the chocolate, like the little ones, like the cheap ones from the store.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the chocolate one I used to
love
like.
those.
Yeah.
That's what those are a poor kid when you're poor and it's like $1. It's
lemon
like
one.
fuck.
They
yeah,
were
let's go.
25 cents.
Oh yeah, they were cheaper, huh? Man, inflation.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
it's
everyone.
$2.
I didn't even realize that. I forgot it was like a quarter.
Even Little Debbie's are expensive now. Everything is
She's
expensive.
Big Debbie now.
Huh? She big pimpin' Debbie.
Fuck them pies. I don't care. I'm still thinking about it. And I'm still saying fuck them
I
pies.
thought you liked pie.
What's your favorite cake then?
He liked it. Cake.
I like-
cake.
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds boring. I like a good fucking vanilla cake. Like
Funfetti?
Walmart
Or
will
just
sells little like squares of cake. That shit, fire. It is
That's
so
my
good.
favorite.
But I do like carrot cake.
Yeah,
Carrot
yeah,
cake's my
carrot
favorite.
cake.
But
Carrot's
not when they put the raisins. Fuck those raisins.
I don't like
I never
raisins.
had it with raisins.
Yeah, it's a surprise when you
They
get
try
it.
to get real fancy.
Like, when you do it, why
And
you
you
put these?
get like real carrots, real raisins, and nuts in there. It's super fancy.
Why you put these fucking old grapes? In my,
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm good off that.
people just have extra raisins and just try to figure out what to do with them.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake?
Cheesecake is bomb.
Yeah, cheesecake. You know, I was a cheesecake hater because my palate just wasn't mature yet. But now,
What are you saying about me, sir?
your palate's.
You have a very mature palate.
But now,
I
I'll
don't
fuck a strawberry like cheesecake.
I remember liking cheesecake when I was like 9. I just had this conversation with somebody, so apparently I had a mature palate at 9.
I didn't like I was a picky eater when I was younger. Now I'll eat fucking almost everything.
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
like
not
a
picky
garbage
at all.
disposal now. But I didn't want like we go to McDonald's and like the only thing like other than like a regular cheeseburger or McDouble,
When
the
you
quarter
say
pound.
we, I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, the people
you,
that I live
yourself,
with.
and you.
The people,
Go to McDonald's.
When me and my little brother and my mom went to
Yeah.
McDonald's when I was a kid.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes
And then
sense.
I was getting fat, so I like a Happy Meal wasn't doing it anymore.
Oh.
And so I was forced to like pick a sandwich,
Yeah.
quarter pounder. Right, that was it.
I mean, yeah. Do you remember the All American meals where it was like a cheeseburger or chicken nuggets, fries, and a drink. So it wasn't a Happy Meal. You didn't get a toy, but it was still a cheaper version of
Like, it was like the
value
$3 meal.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
That shit was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But, you know, inflation. They can't do that no more.
It's probably like $10 now.
Maybe, I don't even, like... I'm happy that I'm not eating fast food anymore because it's the most fucking expensive thing on earth.
It adds up, dude.
You go to fucking... You used to be able to go to KFC with $5 and walk away satisfied. Those meals start at like 10.
Yeah. We had went to Black Bear's a little while back, and we ended up spending $90.
What? Jeez, on that Black
That's what I
Bears?
said.
Oh
I
my
was
God.
like, on what, dude? What the fuck? It was just like my wife, my kids had gotten eggs, my wife had gotten biscuits and gravy, and I just got an omelet. It was fucking $90, dude. I was like, never again, dude.
Yeah.
I told him, did you let them order like regular meals and drinks? Like,
Oh, yeah.
What the heck?
I was just, I don't even know, dude.
I was
That
like,
shit's
Black
crazy.
Bear of all places. I mean, it's good.
Remember when they
geez,
used to
$70
have... This is like real regional information. Remember when they used to do the steak and eggs for like $5 or something?
At Black Bear? Yes, that
That was
my
just
go-to. I loved it.
Now it's like...
It's perfect.
It's like hella
I
expensive
had
now.
steak tonight. I really wanted an egg with it, but I didn't have any time. So I just ate the steak.
You need that protein on protein. I know I've been proteining
It
up,
was good.
and then you're like, we got steaks. I was like, fuck yes.
Yeah, that was my dinner. I mean, it was so fast. It was what the fastest thing was at the store. So I'm like, let's just make these.
When you got go out, everybody, get yourself a flat top grill.
Oh, I made it on the stovetop.
You
on
made
the
this shit
cast
on.
iron.
You made this shit. I thought you
That
just
was
used the cast iron out there.
No. Yeah.
God damn.
Gordon
It
Ramsay
did smell
taught
really
me.
good when I walked in.
Did it? Oh,
Yeah,
there's
the whole
some.
hou-
You can have some.
The whole
still.
house was aromatic.
Yeah.
I could taste the thing in the air.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Anyways, get your mind out of the fucking gutter.
We weren't talking about that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
What do
What do
you
you think?
E? What do you like about autumn?
I like that the weather cools down. I like the cozy vibes. I like having a blanket when it's cold, being cozy, watching some sort of movie.
Whatever killer TV show is on at the time.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. My feet hate being in shoes. So when they have to be in shoes in the winter, I do like boots. I like wearing my boots. But like my feet literally love sandals or open toe shoes. So
So socks are a no-go.
I hate having to do all that. But when it's winter, then of course I love it. I even have a pack of socks at work as a backup just in case something happens to any of my socks or
That is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
you have to. I mean, I have
Yeah, that-
backup.
Hot sauce packets in my freaking drawer. Like, just random shit, you know?
Yeah, this is true. I have backup socks, backup deodorant, backup everything just in case. You never
Oh,
know.
the deodorant. I understand that. As a smelly man, I fucking get that.
Well, I always say because I don't like take it to the bathroom and go. I like do it at my desk like all sneakily.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
A sneak tug. Just
yeah, you know,
tug
real quick,
and then
you know.
sneak.
And I'm like, if anybody sees me doing this, you'll thank me later. So just walk away. Just walk away.
Mind your business.
Yeah,
It's
just
better.
mind your
It's better. You're sneakily putting on deodorant than being the smelly person.
I'm saying
I was a smelly kid in school.
down.
It's traumatized me like
PTSD is the thing.
real bad. Like you think you smell something. And you're like, huh, that feels weird.
Who
You know,
made
and
you aware of that?
somebody going, oh, it smells like BO. And then I'm like,
What grade were you in?
I was young. Well, too, like, my mom didn't buy me
12th grade?
deodorant. No,
I'm joking.
probably 6th grade. Because I would like go to gym
That's the
and
age.
I'd go to gym and then fucking put on Axe because my mom bought it for me and I thought that was deodorant. So it was Axe, heavy Axe, and BO, which is like a great combination. And then I'd go to my freaking history class and sit in there and just fucking relax and just just fucking sneak up that room.
Jeez.
Fucking sucks. Now I buy like the most powerful deodorant that I could get. Like I read. Somebody taught me to read on the back of it, and just the highest
18% and up.
the highest percent I can get on both antiperspirant and deodorant.
Use the gel kind. I think just like Gillette or something. No. What is it? Old Spice. Yeah.
Oh, that shit works.
Yeah.
It smells good too. I got, what is the one I use called? Mitchum? It's like some old people one. It's not even like a cool brand. They don't even have commercials or nothing.
But it works.
This is the fucking, it's changed my life.
Have you ever tried the Dr. Sasquatch stuff? No. I have the soaps and stuff that are just pretty good.
Dr. Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Is it like an internet thing? Or is it like in stores?
It's no, I don't know if they have it in stores. I think it's only online, but it smells really good. It's all like natural soap for like.
It could be fucking black tar. I don't fucking care as long as it fucking works.
Yeah, I think so. I like it. It smells pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, who really knows what's in the soap?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you don't really know. You could just be like buying some bullshit.
Yeah, you guys buy all that Bath and Body Works? You guys just assume it's not killing you.
I mean, it could be, but I guess you would know if your skin is irritated whether or not you could use it.
Oh, that's true. But I mean, I guess that's your only defense, Tom. It's like if your skin gets irritated.
Yeah.
I have.
Certain smells make me have a headache, so if they do that, then I won't use them.
Like what?
Yeah, what smells?
Like the super sweet ones.
Like what?
Like sugar cookie caramel.
After a while
Drizzle,
or right
just
away?
Right away.
Oh, there's one right there. I think it's I can't read it.
I can't read it
I
either.
like
Butter,
very
milk,
clean smelling
Eggnog,
stuff.
something eggnog.
Oh.
I like very clean smelling stuff, like eucalyptus.
Oh yeah, those are the clean smells. Those are my favorite.
Ocean breeze.
You don't like clean? I love the clean
You
ones.
don't like
Sweet.
smelling.
You like the sweet shit?
You don't like smelling clean, she says.
I like the guy ones too. Like I have one in here somewhere, the guy one. But it's like, what do they call them? Like the extra smelly ones?
I forget, but I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I get that. They're like the double smell, and it's like the guy ones, like mahogany or something like that. I'm like,
yeah.
Teak wood.
Oh,
Fuck
high
yeah.
intensity.
yeah, high intensity. Yeah,
High intensity.
Fuck yeah, my game room smells like fucking mahogany. Not one piece of real wood in here.
You know what's crazy is, as you guys are talking about like preference over like pie or cake, and then preference of smell. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. I like them all. Like I like floral. I like sweet. I like clean. I like guy smelling one. I like them all. Like why
like the
choose?
smells.
Like let's just go. Like hey, sometimes I feel like this. Sometimes I feel like that.
Just preference.
I guess it's good to have choices.
Yeah,
In your case,
I
you
have a lot of choices, but I
Too
do
many choices.
notice. I do notice when I go to Bath and Body Works, I always end up with like cinnamon ones or apple ones or like fall ones more than anything else. So I have to like strategically be like, no, I need to get a clean one, a linen one, or I need to get a sweet one or whatever. I have a whole collection.
Some of the
them
Christmassy ones I don't like because there's somebody that I live with that is a little bit intense about those smells. So I have to smell it for like, some people only celebrate Christmas in December, but there's some people, right after Halloween. Right after Halloween, they're putting a Christmas tree up.
Right.
And it's just like, God damn it.
It's too soon. I don't like it.
Thanksgiving's
like-
not even a holiday, really. Just like,
I love it. I love all the fall holidays.
When you said we're doing a fall podcast, the first thing that came to my mind was tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Oh, my
fuck yeah,
gosh,
that shit
have you
is good.
seen hers?
That was
Oh
the very
my
first thing I can
goodness.
think of when I ate her.
Ooh, she made a grilled
gonna-
cheese the other day. I even showed somebody at work. I'm like, look at my niece, what she did.
So
It looked
what
amazing.
was it? Was it like
Show
special
him.
bread or what?
It was not a special bread. It was just whatever my mom had in her house, and I was like,
It was
I
like-
want to make me a grilled cheese.
The cheese was like this thick. It came out all. I was like,
Was it
girl.
Kraft?
No. It was there was two types of cheeses. It was fresh mozzarella, and it was Colby.
Colby
cheese
Jack?
slice. Yes, Colby Jack cheese slices,
Ooh.
not shredded in a slice.
Not shredded because it got that chemical on it, that chemical.
Yeah, it was like, ooh, girl.
I get a lot of shit on my grilled cheese because I use mayo on the outside of it instead of butter, and I get a lot of shit about that. Everybody who lives with me when I do it, they get like, that's because you're white. That's why you put that shit on there.
It's part of your culture.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes really good.
I love mayo, dude. Mayo's so good.
I think it's because it's like an oil base, so it probably works the same as butter, but still, it's really weird.
It looks good.
But you know why I like it? Because you can smear it on really good.
It looks really good.
Like the butter, sometimes if it's not the right kind of butter, like
No,
then you'll
if
get
it's
chunks.
real butter, it is harder.
Yeah.
But if it's the spray.
Oh,
then it's
hot
soft.
damn.
Right?
You got to
She
send me
did a
that
good
video
job.
so I could show the audience.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right? It's amazing.
So good.
You're acting like no big deal. You took a full ass flexing video.
She makes such great videos. I always tell her, you need to post that on TikTok. You need
You're
to
like,
I don't
no,
think anyone would
no
wanna
big
watch
deal.
She's
but
like, I don't think anyone would like it. I'm like, yes, they would. It's amazing.
no context, just like black, and then just open up that just the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking million views. There's an untapped market right there.
The audience will have to let me know if it's worth that.
Oh yeah, send it to me. People are gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna put it in a short too. Fuck that.
Bread bowls. Oh, I love bread
Broccoli
bowls.
soup. with
Yeah, I love bread bowls in the fall/winter. Like, and it's such an easy dinner.
Dude,
Love it.
a freaking clam chowder bread bowl.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Clam chowder bomb.
Just fucking.
Yeah.
I know it's not anything close to a real clam, but it's so delicious.
So I have a question then. So I bake, and so when I make my like pumpkin bread, and like I put like the walnuts inside, I don't put raisins, and then like I put the pumpkin seeds on top. So you hate that?
No, because in my head it tastes more like a spice, like a
It's bread.
is that a thing? Spice bread? Is that a thing?
Spice cake.
Spice cake. That's what it reminds me of. Not pumpkin, not like actual like pumpkin flavor.
So do you just not like the texture of the pumpkin, not the flavor? Because it's definitely pumpkin flavor, the pumpkin bread. So do you just not like the mushy texture of the pumpkin?
I would never put a piece of a pumpkin inside of my mouth.
But pumpkin bread has pumpkin in it. And I've made pumpkin
But
cookies
I
and
don't
you've
see it
eaten
when I
those
eat
too.
it.
So it's a visual
I
or
guess
texture?
but I don't like no pumpkin drinks. I don't want no pumpkin flavored popcorn or whatever crazy ass shit people do.
Pumpkin flavored popcorn.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't sound
I
good.
mean, I kind of understand him because I eat egg drop soup at the Chinese restaurant, and I know exactly what's in it, but I still eat it.
And what, you don't
I'm
like eggs?
anti-egg.
You're anti-eggs?
I'm anti-egg. I hate it.
But you have eggs.
Those kind of egg.
She doesn't put those in her mouth.
No,
You need maybe you're lacking protein too for no eggs.
I eat steak.
Oh, okay.
And she eats it
Medium
raw.
rare.
Yeah. It's really pink.
Yeah, that
that
sounds
Medium
good.
rare.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She gets her protein
Okay,
and she
that's
gets her iron because it's really rare.
That's pretty crazy being anti-egg.
Chicken.
But you like cakes.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, you
like
don't.
cakes.
I like cakes. That's right. I forgot. That was me. That was me. I forgot my stance on that argument.
I don't
That's
like
crazy.
onions, but I love onion rings.
You like onions? When I
I
first
like cooked onions.
Yeah.
I don't like raw onions.
when I first met her, I was cooking something and I'm slicing onions. She's like, "You're gonna put that in the food?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
gross.
It's like the basis of like culinary work is fucking fresh garlic and onions.
Yeah, that's gross.
She's like,
I don't want to see it. And I definitely don't want to bite into a piece of garlic.
So when you go to
I
McDonald's,
love garlic.
say if you go to McDonald's and you order like a Big Mac, you say no onions.
Yeah, I would never order a Big Mac, but if a burger came with onions, I would no onions. Or In-N-Out, no
or
onions.
grilled, or you could always say add grilled onions.
You know, in theory, I
Really good.
could, but I just don't like it. Like, I end up scraping them. I like the flavor of it, but I end up scraping them off because I don't like to bite into it. That's just no, thank you. Even at Habit, I like the flavor of it, but I don't want to bite into it. So I might get them and I'll just scrape them off. It's so gross. It's gross.
"Something wrong with you."
I like the way it smells when they're cooking, but I just don't like them. Just like mushrooms tonight. Dominic made mushrooms
Yeah, they're
and,
bomb.
and onions, and it smelled so great, and the flavor of it was great. And he's like, "Try it."
Too bad we didn't have wine, and you could have cooked them in wine.
It tasted like No, it tasted like a snail, but I've never tasted a snail, so I'm assuming
You
that's
tasted what
it
you
tastes
think a
like.
snail would taste like.
Like mushy and like gushy and like.
It was really good. I had a
You like
bunch of them.
mushrooms already?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to grow some. Not like that.
Oh,
We're not-
oh wow!
Yeah,
think that's something else.
I grew gourmet ones like oyster mushrooms and stuff like that. They're pretty good. It depends on what kind you get. Like if you get like the regular brown ones, and it's kind of like hit and miss, but you have to saute them and like.
yeah, it's whatever you put in them.
Yeah, he saute. I mean, the flavor was good. I love chicken marsala. You know, that's all the mushroom and then the wine. That's basically all it is. I love it, but I always just give away the mushrooms. But I like the flavor, but I just don't want the mushroom on there.
They're good.
We're all just, none of us make any sense.
No.
That's what I was thinking about you, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I think I'm on the same boat. I think nothing I say makes sense either.
Yeah. I guess if there was particulars, yeah, it would be more
How do we
food,
all live
not
and
dessert.
stand each other with so many
I know.
differences?
That's why when somebody like makes something or markets something, it has to be for somebody. Somebody has to like it or appreciate it. Just because we don't, somebody will like it. It's so strange. It's like those nasty chips I tried the other day. Those I don't even know what they were, and you were like, "Oh, salt and vinegar." And
Oh yeah,
I'm
they
like,
were good.
Ew,
There was like some weird
gross.
brand from like grocery outlet.
No, it wasn't.
You still
I
have
got
some?
them at AM/PM, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
like they were like Louisiana style something or
And
another.
I didn't know Louisiana
Oh,
style
they were
was salt and
voodoo
vinegar.
chips, and they were. I don't even know the flavor. It didn't say a flavor on there. And then he said, "Oh, I think it's a salt and vinegar." I'm like, "Ew."
I love salt and vinegar.
Tastes good to me.
Well, this stems back to a story.
Trauma.
Back when I was
Trauma
in
alert.
6th grade, and there was this boy, and he was so cute, I thought, and he was very evasive. But then I heard that he liked me, and I for sure thought I liked him. So we were out in the field one day, and we were eating our snacks, and he was like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," and he's like, "You want a chip?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, yes, yes, of course I want one of your chips." So I got a chip from his baggie, and I put it in my mouth. Salt and vinegar. I didn't even know what it was, and it was so gross. And I turned around, and he's like, "Do you like it?" And I'm like, "Mm-hmm." I spit it out. I did not like it, and I was like, I will never trust homie again, ever in my life. And that was the end of that. And I never talked to him like that again. I never thought I liked him again.
Dang.
It was over.
But
If
it
I
wasn't
can't
his fault.
trust you to give me something that tastes good, and you're sitting there eating it so happily, and you think that tastes good, and you want to give it to me and ruin me, like, I'm good. No, thank you. I
How
can't
is he
trust you.
supposed to know you didn't like it?
He shouldn't have trusted himself to like that. Like, that was just all wrong. So I just knew this is not the person I want to have kids with. This is not the person I want in my
Dang,
life
that
in the future.
That was
Damn.
He wants salt and vinegar chips? Like, what happened to you? Who hurt you? There's so many other ones. You're a child. You were in 6th grade. There's Cheetos.
That is funny. That
There's
is funny.
everything
How many
else.
6-year-olds are going to the store and be like, ooh, the salt and vinegar?
And he was
Dude, I used to
enjoying
get
them.
I used to like huff them. They were
Boy, you've been trying to get high since forever.
trying to escape this reality.
Right?
He's like, I gotta get out of this
Pringles are
matrix.
the best.
You like them too?
Salt and vinegar Pringles, yeah.
I just don't know who you guys are as people. Why do I like you guys? My God. All of you guys.
It's good. It reminds me of my grandma. So I hope you feel bad about that.
Well, I don't. And guess what? Like, your grandma, like, that was probably her era to like those, because that's probably all they could figure out how to make is salt and vinegar chips.
And
but-
nacho cheese.
They're like, they opened up the fucking cabinet. They barely figured out they slice them real thin,
Exactly.
and then they put them in the oven. They'll fucking crisp up.
Yes.
And they're like, I got fucking vinegar and salt. I guess we'll
That's
try
all we
it.
got. Yeah, and then it worked out. Yep.
We're like, by golly, George.
See, my family was a little bit cultural, because my grandfather
White people have culture.
my grandfather would buy tortilla chips, but he wouldn't buy just the tortilla chips. They would be the ones with a little bit of like seasoning on it, so it was a little bit spicy and a little bit like a little nacho cheese sort of spice flavor. Those are great, but salt and vinegar?
The best white people meal that I grew up on was beans, like the refried beans with the bacon in it, cornbread, and then fried potatoes.
Not real refried beans, though.
No, not like smashed, not like Mexican style.
Yeah, so I
This
don't
is
know what you're talking about.
But they're refried still.
How
In a
would
can.
you justify refried? Like, what do you do? With
Okay.
it? Are you talking about baked beans?
No, because it's not like that baked beans with that weird
Are
flavor.
you talking about beans that you like cook and then like they're just whole beans and
Yeah.
you put beans in them? I mean, they put bacon in them.
Yeah.
Those are not refried.
Oh. Well, anyways, that kind of bean.
Because I'm like, that's a little Mexican.
Whole beans or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, cornbread and fried potatoes. That's like some poor white people stuff. It's very delicious. It's part of my childhood.
Have I ever introduced you to chili mac?
Yeah, he likes it.
Of course.
That,
Yeah.
that was my poor white people food, and I love it to this day.
Chili mac is hella bomb. Mac and cheese, even mac and cheese
had
with
it?
fucking hot dogs in it.
Chili mac? It's like chili beans, like your preferred kind of chili beans, with either Kraft or Velveeta mac and cheese, and you just, when it's
Mix
done,
it
you mix
together.
it.
It's bomb,
and
bro.
That's it.
It's bomb.
So good.
So good.
And you put like, if you put some cheese, melted cheese on top, let it melt. Her mom taught me how to make it when I was just a
so good.
wee little
So good.
teenager.
And it's easy to make, and it feeds a lot of people.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, you really like one can and one box will feed like 10
It's
people.
perfect for like lunchtime when you don't really feel like cooking anything on a Saturday, and then you just have it there on the stove. Whoever wants to eat when they want to eat, it's there. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it makes everybody happy. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Little comfort food.
He's gonna go home with that one. He's like,
Oh
hey, babe.
man, I bet you if you get high, it would be like even better.
Smackdown, but
he's like 10 people, man. I fucking finished the whole pot myself.
This is true.
It does look gross though, because it's like a bunch of colors and things all mixed together to like a slosh.
That's why like it helps if you melt the cheese on top and then
Oh, okay,
it's just
yeah.
melted cheese on
You don't
top.
have to look at it,
Yeah, but it's so good.
Yeah, but
but it's good, I promise.
I used to make one, and it was mashed potatoes, chili beans, and then a layer of like melted cheese on top, and then bake that, and that was really good too. But it's really bad, but it's really good. The flavors are just good. It's just like a baked potato with chili beans and cheese on it, separate smashed potatoes.
My mouth is
It's
watering.
really good.
Clean that up.
But that was teenage me, you know. I used to also make hamburger helper. And these are all the food items that my Mexican mother never made and never wanted to make and is not proud of me for making. But they were fun after school, like things that I
You
would
told
make.
me about the story where like you wanted those fucking the little burritos, the little
Frozen burritos.
the frozen burritos.
They were
Her mom
Rosarita, I
can
think,
make
at that
like
point.
amazing fresh burritos out of nowhere. Like I've literally been sitting there at that house and we've just been sitting there talking. All of a sudden, like there's just fucking burritos in front of me, and I'm like, when did you do this? We just been sitting here and talking, and she wanted fucking what are the El Monte one like?
No, they were. I think they were Were they Rosarita or I don't know. I forget. Reese Foods. They were
yeah.
Reese Foods. And so after a certain point, I want to say it was like when we were older, like maybe 4th, 5th grade, maybe 6th grade, 5th, 4th, 5th, I don't know, 4th grade at least. I was a latchkey kid. So I just wanted to be like my friends, and my friend, shout out Veronica, I would go to her house and she had frozen burritos, and they were able to go home, get a frozen burrito, put it in the microwave and eat it. But she was a little fancy with it, and she would deep fry it for me. Yeah,
I do
she
that. I
would
do
deep fry
that.
it. She's
Deep
amazing,
fryers?
right? So then we would get them and we would deep fry them and then slice them open, put some cheese on it, and if we were super fancy that day, some sour cream. That was great. So I was so excited. So I would tell my mom at the store, Mom, I want these burritos. I tried them at Veronica's house. They're so good. Like, I want them. No, if you want that, I'll just make you some. I'll make you a burrito. You can get it out of the fridge and put it in the microwave. Mom, no, it's not the same. Like, I want the frozen ones. Why? That's nasty. You don't even know what they put in it. Mom, they're good. I promise. No. I will make you your own. So she did. She made a whole bunch of burritos. She individually wrapped them in like plastic.
She put her own brand on.
Yeah, her brand on them, and like each one were individual in little like baggies. Then she put them in another baggie so they wouldn't get freezer burn. And she's like, "Look, you have a whole bunch of them." And I was like, "Mom, thank you. That's not really what I wanted. So then my friend came over to the house, and I was like, my mom made these burritos. They're not like yours. And she's like, oh my god, these are amazing. They're so good. Everybody
Freaking
loves them.
homemade, probably homemade
I
tortillas.
love
And
what you can't have.
Man, I just wanted the frozen burritos. Like, that's all I wanted.
You guys should have traded on the side.
I know, we really should have. We really should have. We're horrible.
hey, I got that new batch of those fucking fresh burritos. Who got chimichanga for me?
I know the chimichangas are the best. And we would go to one of the other houses, and we called it a smorgasbord. And we would go, and we would be eating like the frozen burritos. We would make top ramen. We would have chips. We would have cupcakes, candy, whatever we found in there. We would heat it all up, and then we'd sit there and we would just eat everything.
Yeah, I would regret that because I would make everything that sounded good and then only eat one thing and be full.
I know. I don't know how much we ate of it, but I mean, my mom never got mad and said we wasted anything. But then I had brothers, so they would probably get home and finish it. Knowing
My
them.
dad would finish it afterwards.
I know, right? He would eat leftovers. Yeah,
Weird.
that's weird. That's strange. Especially Theo Danny and his friends. They would. For sure.
I believe that.
They're animals.
They would.
I don't know how. Like you're talking about the top ramen. I don't understand how I ate so many things of cup of noodles growing up. That shit is just salt.
And not have a tapeworm.
Yeah, like I don't understand. I ate a lot of it and I would get full. I could never get full off of a cup of noodle. Just sodium and pasta. Just fake ass pasta with little bullshit pieces of fucking dry fucking chicken and like 3 pieces of corn.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll crave one, like maybe once a year. And then I'll have it and I just regret it. But
Year.
literally like once a year I'll be like, oh, that sounds really good. Or sometimes like one of my coworkers will bring one and I'm like, oh, that smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna get one.
It's just nothing. It's just empty, like the most empty
But it
calories that you can.
smells so good. And I mean, trust me, it tastes good. But then afterwards I'm like, why did I do that?
I'd rather have pho. Because pho is fucking so
I
good.
make my own ramen. I just put whatever I want in there.
Yeah, you do fancy ramen.
Some egg and stuff.
The what?
Some egg and like onions and stuff.
Well, not
I do the
egg for her.
but
yeah.
I'll just put the onion. I do onion, garlic, sesame oil. If I have some sort of like meat, I'll fry that up with I'll saute it with the veggies. Oh, bean sprouts.
I love beans.
You know, I'll saute all those together and then I'll throw it in my oven.
Sounds
And then put a little bit of cheese on top.
always good.
That's straight
no,
American right there.
cheese.
That's not authentic, but that sounds delicious.
There's cheese on everything.
I buy like the cheese, like the biggest bags that I can
The
get.
3-pound bag, 2-pound bag, 6-pound bag.
But I'm a fat ass.
It goes by fast though.
It does.
You
have
just
to
think
put
you're
cheese
sprinkling
on
it.
everything.
Yeah. It's better to get the blocks, I think.
I don't like the blocks because I don't like grating it.
Right.
I know.
But it melts better.
It does
It
melt
really
better
does.
because the shredded has a chemical on it
It's
to not
a
make it
potato.
stick.
It's a potato powder.
That's still a chemical.
I'm not saying that
Oh,
it's not.
okay.
I'm just saying it
I'm like,
it's
oh,
a coating.
I'm ready. Let's argue.
I actually saw a TikTok where someone washed their store-bought shredded cheese.
Ew.
Like they put it in a strainer, they washed it in the sink with water to wash that film off, and then they used the cheese.
That seems like
Oh my god.
that seems
They
like a
might
lot
as
of
well
extra
just
steps.
shredded it.
Yeah.
Just
They do they do some great stuff on TikTok and some really stupid shit.
I hate when I end up on one of those stupid. No one could see what I'm doing. You don't have to look all crazy.
Well, you look crazy.
I hate those videos where like you think they're gonna do something, but it's 5 minutes of them fucking you. Like
What?
TikTok, are you
it's 5
They're
minutes
just fucking you.
of stealing your time,
what you do
and they
every
just
day?
keep like fucking doing random shit
Yeah.
when they're cooking. But what's the meme? What is that called?
I don't know. I think they hoe you, but I don't know.
I like that. They're hoeing you. Yeah, it feels like it. You're like 3
Wait
minutes
till the
in.
end to see.
Yeah.
To see this and you
And
wait.
you're like
and
3 minutes in.
nothing
You're like,
happens.
this is a lot of steps, man. I'm not gonna remember this. This isn't a tasty video. Like, I'm not gonna remember none
You
of
tap
this.
the screen like, how long is this? Like, no, I'm not doing this.
That's the move.
doing this.
That's the a universal move that everybody does is that like you're watching a video and you tap to see how long is left to see if you're. Let's see. Okay, 30 seconds. I could stick around.
Yeah.
Like, I've got that time today. But, autumn, so, again, you're saying we're doing an autumn podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Or fall podcast.
It's turned into only food.
Only food podcast. No, but, I'm going to change the subject a little bit. But, do any of you guys have a specific blanket that you will pull out first? Because I know you mentioned you like to be wrapped up in your blanket, watch a movie. Is there a specific blanket where you're like, this is the fall blanket? It's not the winter blanket, it's the fall one that you use.
I typically don't like a blanket, but it does get too cold for me still. So I have like I don't know, what do you call them, like the Sherpa one? Yeah, like a Sherpa blanket. That's like, I get cozy in that. Really, it's just my feet that get cold. Like my feet and my legs.
They make something for that.
Socks?
Yeah.
I don't like sleeping in
I was gonna say
socks.
slippers.
I can't sleep in socks.
Me either.
I
Sounds
feel
like
all
a
like
personal
weird.
issue.
It feels like weird. You can sleep in some socks.
Do really like not tight ones.
No, because then they'll feel loose because I move my feet a lot.
But they don't have to be loose on the ankle part. They could just be loose on the foot.
No, on the toes. That's even worse.
Oh my
Am
god.
I the only
Feet are
one?
like this in the sock.
You want gloves? For
No,
your
I don't
toes?
want nothing on my feet. I put the blanket on because I have to because I'll freeze, and I need my feet.
You do.
Yeah. What kind of blanket do you like, Miss? I'm gonna clown.
I have a lot of blankets. I don't necessarily have a preference. I love them all.
You had a weighted
I don't have a
blanket.
lot of preferences on these things.
You had a weighted blanket moment.
Yeah, I used it, but I didn't see a whole big. I don't know. Maybe because I don't really have like anxiety or anything like that. So I think it's more helpful for those situations where you need like the calmness, the weight. But I just wanted to try it. And they said, oh, it'll help you sleep better and blah, 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 whatever. I mean, it was nice, but I always found it ended up at the bottom of the bed. So I obviously took it off in the middle of the night at some point. But no, I like my Sherpas, my Victoria's Secret Sherpas the most, I think. I have a big Sherpa for my bed. I like that one. I don't know.
She has a collection.
I have a
Maybe we'll
blanket
display it.
collection.
Maybe it'll be a background display.
Like
one day.
quilts or what?
No, how like they'll be
Like
like in
folded up?
sections. Yeah.
Oh.
We'll just put
I
quilts
don't
up.
think anybody cares about my blanket.
I don't know. Obviously Victoria's Secret makes them, and they must sell a lot.
Yeah, I
So
think
somebody has to care.
And now, like, there was OG ones that were really big, and now they've sized them down. And so, if you have the OG big ones, like, it's actual full blanket as opposed to like a throw. Now they do a lot more throws. So, I got
Chris, do you have any Victoria's Secret blankets you like?
Yeah, I have a bunch of them. No, I don't really have a fall blanket. I have the main blanket I have right now. I've had this for maybe like 6 years, and it's the best blanket I've ever had. I bought it at Walmart. I've seen it in porn videos.
Oh,
I don't know. That's just I've seen it, okay, but it's just a magical blanket, and everybody loves it. Like my daughter will take it, my wife will steal it.
Oh
like
my
it's just
gosh.
you don't get too hot in it, you don't get too cold. It's just a perfect blanket. I don't know.
What's the
But that's what I
material?
use. I don't use any other blanket.
Yeah. What's the material?
I don't even know. It's been so long. Like I've had it for so long.
is it like the one there, like a fleece, or is it more like a lighter, like?
Yeah, it's lighter.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's not that.
Is it the ones that like has like the texture, like the crisscross pattern
It has
texture?
it's black and it has like silver and white circles.
Okay.
When I was a kid, my favorite blanket, because we didn't have any, were like I would go to my friend's house who were Mexican, and they would have that thick ass blanket with like a lion on it.
Oh yeah, those
I used to have a dolphin one.
Oh man, when I was a kid, I was like, that was like the dream. I'm like, this shit's wasted hanging on a wall.
I don't know how to cover their windows.
yeah, seriously. Yeah, because it gets cold. Gotta cover them windows.
I never went through like a remate or anything to go buy one. I didn't even know what that was.
We went there to buy freaking car seat covers.
Wow.
Everything. Yeah. Bought a rabbit from there before.
You bought a rabbit?
Yeah. I saved it. because they were selling it to eat. So then they were
Aw.
all smushed in a bread box. There's probably like 5 or 6 of them. So then I bought one, I brought it home, and then I was like, "Mom, I have a rabbit." And then she was cool. She would bring home like strays, like dogs mostly, because she worked next to the pound, so they would just be around. And she would just snatch them up and just bring them home.
I could never work at a pound because I would definitely be
Yeah,
bringing
for sure.
everything home.
It's definitely hard not to.
Yeah.
We couldn't even. One time we got our car washed, and at the car wash they were doing adoption, and like, if I would have let her walk over there, she would have went home with the dog. Like,
For sure.
it was. She was like, "Oh, look at them!" I'm like, and I wanted to go look at the dogs too, but I knew she would just walk away with the dog.
I
And
feel so bad. Like, they need homes.
they were like big, nice dogs. Like they weren't like shitty dogs. They were nice dogs. You know, sometimes they just try to get rid of the scragglers.
Yeah, no, for sure. We had gotten dogs from the pound, but I don't know, dude. I've had dogs my whole life, but they were just different. Like, we had I think it was a German Shepherd mix, I think, with Golden Retriever, I think. I don't know. But anyways, he didn't want to go outside. Like, we tried to take him for walks, and he just didn't want to leave the yard. Just...
Damn, he's like, why are you trying? Where are you trying to take me?
Yeah, I don't know.
He didn't trust you.
It was weird. Then the other one we had, I think it's a French Terrier, and then he would pee all the time. Like, he was like a nervous peer and an excited peer, and like for anything he would just pee. He escaped, and then the other one we had to give back, and it was a mess. But I never had dogs like that before. Like, they were always super chill and cool and stuff. But after that, I was like, no more dogs.
No.
I'm getting cats.
Jeez.
I don't know. I had a cat when I was younger, and he was cool. But I don't know if I could ever have another cat. What do you want, pod dog?
He wants to go outside.
Oh, you need to go outside? I'll let him out.
Nobody is.
I'll let him out.
answering.
I'll let him out. You guys host yourselves.
Okay.
Pod dog,
Ever.
come on.
Well,
Did you tell your blanket?
I don't have a specific blanket, but right now it's the one my dad got me for my birthday. It's like super light. It's like, it looks knitted, and it's airy. So like, it's not like super cool. It's not super warm either. That's my right now blanket. But as soon as it starts getting,
Oh,
in
I
the
know
70s.
the white one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
as soon as it starts getting in the 70s, which is cold for us.
Supposedly tomorrow.
Oh really?
Yeah. Supposedly tomorrow is supposed to be like.
Well, I guess we'll see. But I'm gonna start using my one. With
Supposedly.
Supposedly,
It's always
we'll
like,
see.
you never know.
Alexa, what's the temperature tomorrow?
Tomorrow, expect a high of 73 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hi, it's low for us.
That's a high. Yeah,
Over us.
I'm excited.
But I when it hits cold, I'm gonna use my fleece one. I have like a teal colored fleece blanket. That was my winter one.
Yes.
I'm just happy it's gonna be cold tomorrow. I'm fucking ready.
Yeah, I'm done.
We're getting excited for 73 degrees, guys.
Yeah.
We're California.
My brother lives in Chicago. It's already below 30.
I couldn't do that. I don't like the cold.
I don't know how he does it either. It was so bad one year. They like opened up a bunch of school gymnasiums and shit for like homeless people because they said you couldn't be outside longer than 7 minutes without getting frostbite.
Oh my
That'd
god.
be a good way to get rid of it.
We have
I
cooling
mean-
centers here.
Yeah, they had thawing centers over there.
Oh my god.
That's not a way to live. For the county. So they all have like iPhones or 2 iPhones or whatever, and so I'm the only one there with the Samsung phone, right? And she was talking to her work best friend, and she was like, "Yeah, my wifey has a Samsung. How do you feel about that?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't like Samsung." Blah blah. She looks at me. She's like, "How does it feel being around everyone with iPhones?" And my phone was folded like this in my lap, and I was like, I think iPhones are dumb. I was like, sorry. And then everyone at the table was like, and then I was like, you know what? That was kind of rude of me. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I think iPhones are dumb. And then, like, I snapped closed my phone real quick, and everyone at the table was like, oh. I was like, that's how I feel about iPhones. And her work bestie was like, man, that hurt my heart.
I feel the same way. I think iPhones are I think they're dumbed down. I think that's why I like Androids.
And iPhone people think that everybody else is dumb and poor.
Yeah.
They think that only rich people can afford. I can afford an iPhone.
Yeah.
It's all the same price.
Don't get iPhones.
Yeah,
Just
literally.
don't like them. Yeah, no, I like my Android. I like my Samsung.
Me too.
It's been
Yeah,
really
I have the Flip too, the Flip as well, and I enjoy that shit.
Oh yeah.
I have the, what is this? Fold?
The Fold. She freaking every time she opens it up to show people something, like, cause a picture, she'll like open it and show them. The way they freak out is like they just see magic, cause they're just looking at the phone and then it just splits open. They're like, how'd you do that?
Yeah, I was at the body shop the other day. At the mechanic, I was trying to show him a picture on my phone, and I was showing him, and I was like, okay, so hold on, it's like this, and he's like, whoa, what kind of phone is that? And I'm like, I'm being serious here. I'm trying to show you this, and I'm just like,
This is no time to geek.
I didn't even answer him. I was just like, and then I went on to show him what it was. I'm like, oh my gosh. I guess he was impressed in that moment.
The iPhones are kind of cool though. I had seen, I think it was like a TikTok or something. They were at like a football game. This guy had an iPhone, and he was like all the way in the nosebleeds. But he zoomed in, it looked crystal clear.
That was Samsung too, though.
Can you? Well,
Yeah.
mine's like 5 years old. I guess.
Oh yeah,
my
you're just on some 5-year-old technology.
Yeah. But like mine's lasted me this long. Like no scratches on my screen. Like I take care of my stuff
awesome.
really good. But
That's the smartest way to do it.
yeah, I'm ready to upgrade for sure.
When you do, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's gonna be
I'm gonna
super
geek
amazing.
out.
I hate upgrading my phone. I hate it. I wait until you can't see out of it, you can't hear out of it, buttons don't work, like it's falling apart. I hate switching phones. And then when I do, I'm just like, it takes me a minute, and then finally I'm like, okay, we're acquainted now. And then start
It
cycle
doesn't like
over.
that, like it's a whole new person.
Yeah, it's like a newborn. You have to like figure out how to hold it and like take care of it and make sure you don't drop it.
It's so much. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. I rebelled against getting a new phone. And then, so when I finally did, I'm like, well, I got to make it worth it. So I got to get this one because they didn't have the Note. I had the Note with the S Pen, and they didn't have that one until like 3 months later or something. I'm like,
You still got a better phone. I appreciate everybody showing up on a late night on a Friday and coming to do a podcast. You are ruining it, Pod Dog. I'm Nate. We got E. We got Amber. And we got Chris. This is
we got Pod Dog.
and Pod Dog, the loud one. This is House of Wolf Podcasting Presents, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Cut. 1 second. I gotta do the intro, and then we're done. Dex, if you could just hold it for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah, something
That's very informative.
Hey.
white bitches.